What is something you do that makes you pretty sure you're the only one that does it? Imagine the high you feel when you've accomplished something great or have come up with a brilliant idea. The excitement, the adrenaline, the rush. Now imagine you can give yourself that feeling whenever you want and without using any substances. That's what I can do, and I've become addicted to the sensation. Ever since I was little, I had a vivid imagination. I could play for hours and hours using only a few or no toys at all. One of the ways I could do this was through a special technique I discovered when I was about 3, which I now know to be a psychosomatic response. I would hold my finger, or a pencil or a long object, in front of my face and only focus on that, while I move my finger or the object rapidly in front of my eyes. This would allow me to focus my mind on my imaginary world, but also it would help me to physically feel like I were in that world. Over time I didn't play as much anymore and the technique became more of an addiction. Whenever I feel the urge, I'll move my finger or an object in front of my eyes in the same way as I did when I was a child, but instead of imagining horses and dragons and wild adventures, I envision myself in situations where I am successful and attain status. The combination of the motion with the imagined scenario brings forth all the emotions and adrenaline rush of the actual event, but these sensations only last as long as the action does. The problem with this is that instead of doing homework and working towards my actual goals, I waste hours of my time tricking my brain into feeling like I've accomplished something. It's not uncommon for me to do this hundreds of times a day. There are no side effects other than a slight headache if I do it too much, and wasted time, but when I try to quit it makes me irritable and distracted. I did quit once, just decided to stop and went cold turkey for 6 months, but then in a moment of weakness I started again and I've given up hope of quitting. It's tough being the drug addict and supplier. I don't know of anyone else who can do this, or what it might be called, but it's something I think few people would believe me if I told them, and even fewer people can do themselves.